From the Library of Congress in Washington, D.C.
We are a trust. It's called Dr. A.V. Baliga Memorial Trust. It works for adult education and non-formal education in slum areas and resettlement colonies, particularly in marginalized population, to empower them with literacy so that they feel capable of bringing about change in their own lives and in the society. Population varies from one slum area to another. Basically, they have migrated from different parts of the country, also from other neighboring countries in search of job. We thought that we start working with women and children who were more accessible rather than men. Men were not interested in coming to literacy classes, but women and children wanted to have a difference in their life. Like we hired a teacher who could teach them to do some traditional painting, and had set up a small library with books. So there would be storytelling and so on, you know, how to connect them with books. That was very, very important because it was something new in their lives. But then soon this slum area, which was in the middle of the city, was demolished, and they had to resettle somewhere very, very far from almost in the outskirts of Delhi, though it is called Delhi, but it is almost at the border, where there was nothing, not even housing. So they were living in tents. So this is not the story of just one slum area. We work in many other colonies, which are all resettlement colonies. And women now do feel empowered because this trust was initially founded in 1968. Then its name was slightly different. It was called Foundation. Then later on, in the 70s, it was founded as the trust. Gradually, you see, seeing the change in women and children in the quality of life, many more came and joined because we were working with the community, and community could see the change. And now, of course, our outreach is almost 400,000 people. We started with small books and small classes with teachers who were initially they were volunteers, but then they were paid some stipend as per the projects that were received initially from the government. And they read the books which can gradually lead them to the formal stream of education. It has given them confidence. They participate in various camps which are also being organized by the trust or also by other agencies. This group would go there and perform either a street theater or sing a song, you know, and they do it with such confidence. So that, you know, I mean, I am connected with them for more than 35 years, and I've seen the girls who were learners at one point have now become teachers. We do want women to feel that they are a part of the learning society. Gender bias still exists in India and in many other countries. It is more so at the level where there is illiteracy and exploitation. Well, we are in the process of creating cluster resource center. We are planning to now have special training programs for women who can be coordinators, who can be teachers, and they organize workshops for them, and also use local teaching learning material which they themselves will develop along with some experts in that area, and also have model classes for elementary level. So we also involve local government representatives, like invite them as a chief guest in some program, so that they come to know the ground reality. And now these women can express themselves, can interact with them, can tell them what is required, and that rapport is built. You know, that fear of a higher authority is no longer there. We are also using theater in education, and that makes the whole program very interesting, because they write their own script, they perform, they do role play, they sing together, they dance. And I mean, on any occasion, because we have so many festivals, and these communities have people of various religion living together, people of various castes living together, people of various Indian languages living together. So here they learn to coexist. This community has to take the leadership, and leaders are emerging from the community. That, because only then it will sustain. You can't have help always from the top, you know. I would like to just say that what is important is the commitment of those who are running this organization. And it is, you see, these other leaders who are emerging from the community, when they see the dedication of those who are helping them to feel empowered, inspiring them all the time, traveling 30 kilometers, 40 kilometers, just to be with them, share their difficulties and so on. I think that commitment at the top, the devotion at the top, becomes a motivating factor for the community people, and they start taking the responsibility and running the program. That is, I feel, very, very important, yes.
This has been a presentation of the Library of Congress. Visit us at loc.gov.